exciting fight. What can you tell us?
You know what? Tough opponent, man. Tyron's very tough. Going out in the first round, he ended up catching my kick, got me down on the ground. Very strong in top position. Definitely going to go back and work on that. But you know what? I thought I pulled the rounds out later on in the rounds and just kind of felt like I picked them apart. But you know what? They had it as a draw, and that's okay. So hopefully we can get a rematch going.
Were you surprised with the decision?
You know what? I was. Giving it straight to him, I'm like, man, I know I did better than that. I know I hit him with some really good shots, making him swing and miss and countering off of him. Obviously, I felt that I did better. So, but when they came back and said, hey, you know what, this is a unanimous decision, I was like, you know what, I can live with that. Let's do it again.
You know that you lose many positions in the ground, man. This is one point that you get better.
Oh, definitely, man. Are you kidding? I've got one of the best coaches in the world, Carlos Machado, who's helping with that. He's also my brother-in-law, so I can get him down to South Carolina anytime I want. So, yeah, man, definitely working on my ground defense, getting back up to my feet where I feel the fight, more comfortable.
Speaking to your brother-in-law, he lost a couple of bouts before you. Did that bother you? Like, does that, you're watching and you're thinking, because obviously you're pulling for him.
Of course. You know what? That was devastating, and it breaks my heart to see that happen to such a good guy and a great champion, man, a guy who's been at the top of the game for several years. But you know what? We both, even after a loss, we learn from it, and we go back and we get better.
You've had a lot of kickboxing fights. Have you ever, looked in the mirror and seen that before?
You know what? My first loss was to Matt Brown, and that was a pretty rough one. If you go back and watch that one, I got pretty banged up. So you know what? It is what it is, and you got to suck it up and keep going, especially when you're out there. And I know it happened in the first round. I definitely couldn't see. I don't know if you guys saw me wiping my eyes or not. Couldn't see a dang thing. But I know I'm here to put on a show.
What about Damien? What did you tell to him?
Say that again?
What about Damien? What would you tell to him?
Man, hopefully we'll get this rematch, and if when we come out with a win, I'll definitely give him a shot.
Dana White stated that the rematch makes the most sense. I guess you haven't been told anything at this point. Is it all just kind of, you guys are still just kind of in the fallout of this current fight?
Well, I haven't talked to him. Been in the bag, getting everything stitched up, so I haven't had a chance to actually talk to him. But from what I hear, it's going to happen, and just name it, when and where, man.
The scores were all over the place. Going into that fifth round, what is your corner telling you? I mean, do you kind of have it in your head of where things are? Just tell us about the preparation for that final round.
You know what, the preparation for that final round, I knew he was exhausted, especially in the fourth round when he was trying to go for that guillotine. I defended it well. I knew he was trying to really squeeze, so I tried to let him burn his arms out a little bit. So I knew he was getting tired, but you can't take the champion lightly, man. You know what? If I'm going to go out there and put it all on the line, if he's going to try and choke me out, I'm not tapping. I'm going to give this guy hell, whoever I'm stepping in the octagon with, no matter who it is. And at first, it was very tight. Ended up defending, got my butt up in the air. I could tell he was still squeezing, still squeezing. So I was like, I'm going to let him hold this for a little bit, see what happens. He definitely slowed down some, but you know what? I'm happy with it, and hopefully we can do it again.
Have you seen the scorecards?
I actually have. I know, man. Third round, I don't get it. I don't know how I haven't given him the was it the third round or the last round they gave him?
It was always a majority draw, and Bruce Buffer messed up.
Yeah, I was kind of fairly disappointed that in the beginning, hearing that he won it, I felt that I pulled it out enough, especially in the last round, to win it. But you know what? Like I said, let's do it again.
And what's worse, to lose or to draw?
It's both disappointing. Yeah, man, I'm feeling it both, really. I mean, even in a draw, I still feel it as a loss, I don't have that belt around my waist. I don't have it. This is something I can't share. I can't take it back home, which is going to drive me and push me to train harder and get better every step of the way. And when you see me back in there in the octagon facing off against Tyron Woodley again, you're going to see a better Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Do you want a little bit of a break before this rematch? This was your third fight, 2 5-round fights you've had. I mean, is it something that, because of the controversy in this, that it might push you to come back sooner?
We'll see. Yeah, man, I want to get back in the gym and get right back into training. I got some bumps and some lacerations I got to heal up, but no reason why I can't go in there and work some drills and go back and work game plan and go back and watch the fight with my coaches and see what we can pull out.
In good news, you have fight of the night. Are you happy?
Yeah, I just found that out, so that was pretty cool. Getting fight of the night. I know that's what we do. We're entertainers, and especially being here at one of the best and biggest arenas in the world. A lot of legendary entertainers have walked through these halls, and just to be out there and be one of them, it's definitely an honor.